Hello, beautiful people. What is up? I decided, as I'm trying to like get my life together, I decided that I'm going to give weekly vlogs a try again. And not my thumb. Okay. Weird things are happening with my camera. It's being weird. Okay, anyways. So when I first got back into making content, I was doing weekly vlogs. And I was calling them weekly reading vlogs, but that's not what they felt like. Honestly, that's not. And I don't know. I guess I was reading and maybe talking about the books. But then I decided, why is this acting like this? I decided to pivot or focus more on vlog projects. There we go. I don't know. Vlog projects. And I've been enjoying doing that. The thing about those is that they take longer, right? Because I am such a mood reader, they take longer. But I'm realizing that I'm having so much fun creating content, especially content that I like to consume. So I like the weekly, reading vlogs. And yes, my bed is a mess and I am in a onesie. Today's been a day. That's irrelevant. It is Tuesday, March 12th. What was I saying? Oh, I like watching other people's weekly reading vlogs. I like those videos. I like that content. And even if they don't finish a book in a week, that's fine. Because a lot of the time, I'm not necessarily there for the books. I'm there for like the lifestyle, everyday chit chat vibes. So I was like, you know what? Let's do a weekly vlog and just talk about what I'm reading. Unless it's for a vlog project. But for the most part, I'm trying to think. I'm not currently reading anything for a specific project. And I'm a mood reader. I am. My reading is all over the place. I do finish books, but me reading just like a set 3 books in a week is like that's not why you're here. And if it is, I'm so sorry. So yeah, looking at my currently reading right now. Oh, actually, there is one book, but I'm not actively reading it. Oh, here's another book. Again, not actively reading it right now. But most of what I'm reading, I'm just reading for fun. Like, not for fun. I'm always reading for fun, but they're not for a project or anything like that. So I guess I can show you what I'm reading. And I hope the lighting is good. It looks good. I can't really tell because my camera decided that she was going to have a moment the other week, and she has continued to have that moment. So we're gonna let her figure that out. I am currently in the middle of a few things, of course. I'm reading A Drop of Venom. There we go. And I'm on page 286 out of, I don't want to spoil myself, so I'll just look on the story graph. Out of 416. Okay. So what is that? 130 pages? Yeah, this will get finished this week. I was already planning on doing that, but this will definitely get finished this week. So I can give her back to the library. You know what would be wild? If I finish this by tomorrow. And I say that's wild because I am planning on going to the library to pick up a few books. And sis is already overdue. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna push it. It's a migraine day, and it's one of those ones where I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy and the focus, she doesn't exist. So we'll see. We'll see. I started Sex, Lies, and Sensibility. I'm on page 36 out of like 403. Is that the end of the book? Nope. Did I just ruin it for me? 408. Not ruin it, but I feel like there was something at the end of the book that I wasn't supposed to see. I don't know. And 408 pages and a romance, why? There better be a lot of character development in this, because aside from Kennedy Ryan, there ain't no reason for your romance to be over 400 pages. I said what I said. And then I started last night, Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Wang. And I was deeply intrigued. It kept me reading. The only reason I did not get past page 19 is because I was tired. So I will say that these 3 that I just showed you, as well as Promise, and it's a hardcover, so the dust jacket is off, as well as Promise. Those are my, oh, and Luca, which I have on Edio? What is that? On ebook, as an ebook. Those 4 are my main focus. I'm just looking at what else am I currently reading. Yeah, those 4 are my main focus this week. I'm of course watching booktube. I'm about to go upstairs and see if dinner is finished, and then yeah, I have to, not have to, but so I had originally taken out Promise from the library. And I got to like 100 pages and I was like, this is absolutely incredible. I'm loving it. And so I bought myself a personal copy. And so now I'm going through, and I had kept a list of pages with like quotes and writing that I really enjoyed. So I need to go through and annotate. And yeah, I'm looking at this list and it's like almost every other or every 2 pages, there was something like a quote or a passage that I really enjoyed. So I bit the bullet and I bought the book. I was going through and annotating, and then of course I got distracted. But yeah, let me go see if there's food because I've been hungry for a minute. So update, I did find some dinner, which was nice. I mean, not find it, it was upstairs. And I'm hungry again. It's a couple hours later. I am hungry again. I'm also scrolling on Amazon looking for a new camera because as I was turning this on, something was happening with the lens. Like and it's okay. I mean, it's not, I don't want to say it's okay because like I liked my camera. I liked having a camera, but this camera is several years old. I think this was a birthday gift from my mom in 2016. So it's 8 years old. It's 8 years old. And sis is giving me many hints that she is that it's time for retirement. Do I have the funds for her retirement? No, I don't. I don't. Not even a little bit. So I'm trying to find affordable vlogging cameras that are not, that don't suck. And that's the balance that we're trying for. I need cameras that are affordable but don't suck, that have, you know, that 1080p capabilities and things like that, and like the autofocus. And I probably shouldn't be on Amazon. I probably should be on Best Buy, right? Yeah, I think so. And there's one camera in particular, the Sony ZV-1, that I know is like a banger. Like I know that is YouTubers' tried and true vlogging camera. But it's also quite expensive. It's quite expensive. You know, you just keep scrolling past that. And there are definitely like some affordable ones that have like 4.5 stars, but they only have 169 ratings. And 400 plus people have bought it in the past month, which is promising. So let me see. And what I appreciate about Amazon is that it gives you a warning if a lot of people have returned a camera. It is Wednesday and I'm having myself a little snack. I have become obsessed within the past literally like 12 hours with pairing cream cheese with things I find around the house. So like carrots, which surprisingly goes really well. And now these blue corn chips, even though I wish they would stop breaking. That would be nice. It would be nice if they stopped doing that. I am fueling myself before I go out and finally film the little free library unhaul thing. I don't know why I say thing, that's literally what the video is. Yeah, and then I'm going to also stop by the library, pick up a few things. I might not pick up everything I have on my list. I'm definitely gonna pick up my holds. I'm definitely gonna return the books. And I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I might pick up something. Yeah, there's probably a few things I will pick up. But yeah, and then by the time I'm done with all of that, I shall pick up D from the train station, and then we're gonna get salads and hang out for a bit. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm very proud of myself. I got up, took a shower, I did my skincare routine. I'm eating, not a meal, but food of some sort before I head out into the wilderness that is the world. It's 64 degrees out and I'm so excited. So excited. This is gonna be great. I have not decided whether I'm gonna make me going to the library a separate video, because initially I was thinking like I can combine it with my little free library unhaul, but I was like, nah, I think I kind of want to make that its own video. But then I was like, will I film enough content in the library to make that its own video? But now that I'm like saying this out loud, I'm realizing that I can just have that be part of this vlog. It's something that I am doing in the week, and Lord knows I don't really go out, so we're just gonna pad this this weekly vlog with content. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm gonna finish this cream cheese blue corn chip combo, finish this energy drink. I'm watching Gavin reads it all, and then I'm gonna head out. This is how they get me. This is like one of my most anticipated books. What is this? I need to add this to my TBR. Oh well. Yeah, I think I didn't come in here for this, but you're going in the basket. Never heard of this, but I am intrigued. I need to stop perusing American Queen. This is on my holds, but I have the hold suspended. Like I have it on hold, but I suspended the hold, so like it's not gonna come through. But I didn't realize how small it was. In the cart. Oh, this is what I actually came in here for. This book is so good. I like unexpected 5-star. Such a good book. Alright y'all, so we're back and I actually need to get my cardigan, but I wanted to show you the books that I got from the library. I ended up checking out a total of 10, so the 3 that I got from the locker and then the 7 that I picked up while Enza was. So we have Hush Harbor by Anise Vance. This is, I think, is it a fantasy? But it's like, yeah, there's a resistance group that takes charge of a city, or takes control of a city after the killing of an unarmed, you want to see the book too? An unarmed black person. Then we have Witch Hat Atelier Volume 5. Frenemy Fix Up, Yahara St. John. Yeah, so these 3 were in the locker. I think I'm heading into a romance mood because that's really all I've been putting on hold. And then we have Come and Get It by Kylie Reed. This is the same author as Such Fun Age, which I low-key despise that book. But I've heard that this is way different. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The bar is very low for this one because of Such a Fun Age. Then I rechecked out Family Meal by Brian Washington. I also checked out The American Queen by Vanessa Miller. And I also rechecked out Infomocracy by Malka Older. This is the same author as The Mimicking of Known Successes and The Imposition of Unnecessary Obstacles, which I've really enjoyed. And so I want to read more full-length works. This is their full-length sci-fi series. There's 3 books in this series, and I want to read the first book and see if I like it, which I probably will because I've been enjoying their writing. Okay, what Strawberry? Come on. Yeah, I've been going for hours, so she's like really not gonna pay any attention to me. And then we have 2 more romances. We have Sana Goes Wild by Farrah Heron. I have not read anything by this author. I do own Accidentally Engaged, so yeah, hopefully I like her writing. We'll see. Also, this cover was just so cute. We have a book that I've never heard of called Wild Like by Opal Way. Yeah, again, I've heard nothing about this author, but another super cute cover, and this is a recent release because it was in the new section. Yeah, this came out in, well, they acquired it in February. Or maybe it was a February release. I don't know. And then the last book in here is Kindling by Tracy Lee. Another one that I have been anticipating, so I'm very excited about this one. Those are the 10 books that I hauled. And then, when we got home, there was this big old box. This big old box. And I don't know what's in it. I've also never received a, am I in frame? Please tell me I'm in frame. Okay. I've never received a box that looks like this. It really looks like a shoebox, and I'm very confused. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I think Epic Reads reached out and asked, is Epic Reads HarperCollins? I think so. Maybe not. I don't know. Somebody from HarperCollins reached out and offered 3 books, 3 Black titles in a like celebrating Black history type of thing. And I chose the 3 titles that I was super excited about, and that's what's in this box. So we have Escaping Mr. Rochester by L.L. McKinney, which is a sapphic retelling of, is Jane Eyre the one with Mr. Rochester? Yep, Jane. And then we have Ghost Roast by Chanel Gibbs and Shawnee Gibbs. Aw, are they twins? And Emily Cannon, which is a graphic novel about a Black girl who can see ghosts. And I think her parents are her dad's ghost hunters. Oh, just the one dad. Is that his business partner? I don't know. But her dad can see ghosts. No, her dad is a ghost hunter who can't see ghosts. But she wants to be a ghost hunter because she can see ghosts. That's that one. And then, I'm so excited for this one. We have Out of Body by Nia Davenport. This is a horror novel about body switching. So, thank you to HarperCollins. Yeah, thank you to HarperCollins. Harper Teen, Balzer and Bray, and Versify. So yeah, now time to eat. Did another nail come off? Oh, no it didn't. I'm just losing my mind. Hey, it is Thursday, and it is so nice outside. It is literally like 68 or 69 degrees, and so I am on the balcony for the first time of the season, and it feels so good out here. Like, this is great. This is truly and incredibly great. I might film some reels out here. I don't know what I would film because the only books I brought up here are books that I'm currently reading or books that I want to read, like manga that I want to read. But I guess I could do some reels with those. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's so good. Let me show you. And it's so funny because like the trees haven't come in yet. Like the leaves and everything have not come in yet. But in a couple weeks when all like the green is back, this is going to look absolutely incredible. And then we usually have our table down there, but right now, like for the winter season, we just kind of put it to the side. And then like my mom bought some of her trees back out. Yeah, and then we usually have hammocks, but I think, oh, there's one. I think the other ones are inside. But yeah, I was tempted to go down there and actually take I have like a beach blanket, a beach picnic blanket, and chill out down there, but I was already up here. Maybe I'll do that. Ooh, you know what? We're getting my little cousin tomorrow evening. What's the weather supposed to be like on Saturday? I had this thought a couple days ago about chilling out with her in the backyard. Oh, that's disgusting. Saturday, the high is going to be 50. I mean, that's not bad, but considering the fact that the high is 70 today and will be 65 tomorrow. Ooh, and then we're dipping back down. I don't know. I'll see what that 58 feels like. Because it's supposed to be 58 and sunny, so it could feel higher than 58 degrees. Just so she can, like, just run around the backyard and expel some of the mountains of energy that little cousin V has, because she is definitely a ball of energy, a ball of multiple energies. She has the energy of like 1,000 suns. But yeah, let me show you what I want to read. I guess I can set you up. Oh, look at that sun coming through. Okay, thank you. This is like my bigger handheld tripod, so there's only a certain level that it can go down to, which is great for some moments. But let me show you this cat. Y'all see Strawberry over there? Can y'all see her? Let me zoom in. Like I said, we're living our best lives. Oh gosh, a bug just bumped into me. Like, it literally, I don't understand why bugs do that. I really don't get that. Sitting here minding my business, it really just slapped right into, okay, it's like the one downside. Anyways, I was showing you the cat, and you were probably so close because I did not have the thought to zoom out. Strawberry! Yeah, living her best cat life. I can only imagine what that footage just looked like, me flipping out about that bug that attacked me, because I definitely felt attacked. No way you didn't see me. I still feel like it's on me. I don't think it is though. Anyways, so I have handy dandy headphones. Today is Thursday, which I think I mentioned. I don't remember if I did or not. And I do reading sprints on, I was about to say over on YouTube. This video is on YouTube. But yeah, I do reading sprints almost every Thursday, and they're scheduled for 5. I might start them a little earlier. I might like start at like 4 today, I don't know. But I was like, you know what? I can host them outside, because we recently got a Wi-Fi extender because my mom moved her office to what used to be our dining room, which if you've been following along for a bit, you know that is like, it was the craft room. It's just like a general office, a miscellaneous space that was initially the dining room, but we weren't using it as a dining room. It's gotten more use as a miscellaneous craft room slash office space in the past, I would say, 6 months than it did the first 4 years of us living here. We were just putting stuff in there. And also the dining room table, which we moved from the dining room into the living room, has gotten more use in the last 6 months than it did those first 4 years. So, you know. But yeah, so because my mom moved her office into, I don't know, what are we calling it now? We're not calling it the craft room anymore. I'm gonna call it the study. Since she moved it into the study, we had to get a Wi-Fi extender so that the Wi-Fi was stronger on this part of the house. So I'm hoping and I'm thinking that will make it easier, or that will make the service better on the balcony, because I've never really had great service on the balcony, but that will make the service better on the balcony and probably the backyard. So I was figuring that I could just do sprints out here. You coming to join me? Such a pretty cat. But yeah, I was gonna show you what I was reading. I want to finish up A Drop of Venom. I was reading it last night. This book is so good. It's getting at least a 4 stars for me, maybe a 4.5. Possibly a 5, but I think I'm like leaning towards a 4.5. I'm on page 330, and I believe I have like 70 pages left. Oh, I have 63 pages left. So yeah, I'm definitely will be finishing this today. And then I also have a manga. She loves to cook, she loves to eat. Very excited about this one. This should take me like no time to read. Is this a romance? Yes, it is. And then I don't have the dust jacket for it, but Promise, which I finally got my copy in, and I did the annotations that I was talking about earlier in the vlog. So I definitely want to continue on with this one because I was really loving this. And these are just options, right? Because like if you're someone who reads outside, whether that's on your own property or you go to the park or whatever, you like lie on the beach, you know that we have to bring a bag full of books because we got to have those options, especially if you're a mood reader. I definitely know, don't mind the dead stuff. This was like from last season. I think it'll start to regrow. Yeah, right? I don't know. My brother is the one with the green thumb. I'm surprised that I keep my money tree and my ponytail fern alive. My ponytail palm, yeah. I'm surprised that those have lasted as long as they have, because me and plants. Anyways, yeah, you know, just like, you need those options. I also have Blood Over Bright Haven. This is one that if I feel in the mood for more fantasy after I finish A Drop of Venom, are my books in the way? I'm so sorry. After I finish A Drop of Venom, then I'll continue on with Blood Over Bright Haven. Strawberry, please do not knock down this camera. She's already threatening me with retirement. Then I have Sex, Lies, and Insensibility. I do think I'll probably end up reading this out here because I'm really, as you could see by the books that I got from the library yesterday, and I have some more that came in, so I think probably tomorrow, either before we pick my cousin up or after, I'll stop by the library and pick up those holds that came in today. But yeah, I'm really just in a romance mood. I just want to read all the romances. This probably has something to do with the season changing, but yeah, I have a really strong feeling that I will be picking this one up between this and Promise, but I think this one's calling my name for today. Of course, the Kindle, because I literally go nowhere without my Kindle. If I think I'm going to be upstairs, because we live in a raised ranch, so my bedroom is in the lower floor. If I think that I'm going to be upstairs for more than 10 minutes, I bring my phone and my Kindle. Strawberry, just say that you want to, like, it's so annoying, but she's so cute at the same time. Then we have Fruits Basket, which I've heard about and I've known about, and I just want to start. I know it's an old one, but I'm intrigued. It's like fantasy, urban fantasy. So yeah, these are two mangas that I need to read fairly soon because they are due back at the library in like 2 days. So when I go and pick up those other books, I want to be able to drop these two off, as well as A Drop of Venom. Then we have one of the books that I showed you that I hauled yesterday, Ghost Rose, which was sent to me by Harper Teen, and this is a graphic novel. So yeah, I have some graphic stuff, I have some prose, some fantasy, historical fiction, romance. I really am a mood reader, so I just need many different things because a lot of different things pull my interest. And I of course have my Switch just in case I want to continue on with my audiobook, which I think like at 70% or 77%, so just in case that happens. What I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna make sure that I have service out here. I mean, I think I should because we have the extender. Like, there's no, what the hell is the point of having the Wi-Fi extender if it's not gonna extend? All right, I have 2 out of 3, which isn't bad because usually I think I have like 1. It is still Thursday, almost 9 p.m., still sprinting, and I just want to give a little bit of an update. I just made myself a little, what do they call it, a nightcap, a little espresso. I finished A Drop of Venom by Sajni Patel, 5 stars. No questions asked, 5 stars. I want to have this in my personal collection very, very soon. Let me actually move it up on my Amazon wish list because this was so good. Also, this is actually the beginning of a series, but from what I can tell, it's not gonna follow the same same 2 main characters because ooh, is that a spoiler? Yeah, there's another character in this world that's gonna get her own book, and it is pretty much said at the end of this book, and then also in the acknowledgments from the author. Sorry, oh, here it is. Oh, it's already highest on my wish list. That's nice. But yeah, this was so good. I loved how feminist this was. I loved how it really takes a good look at toxic masculinity. I loved both of our protagonists. We follow a young woman as well as a young man, and the young man, Prataush, he is so in tune with his emotions, and he is constantly trying to expel toxic masculinity from around him, just like within the ranks of the other soldiers that he fights with. I love the friendship between him and another soldier, Dev. I thought that was just a beautiful friendship between two young men. I loved the traveling aspect of this. There's a lot of venturing from place to place. I also love how we're on two different timelines. So for Manisha, we meet her and it's in the past, and her story, we're following her as she gets closer to like present day. But with Prataush, his story is always present day, and you're seeing how those two stories are meeting and how they intersect. It was just, this book is excellent. This book is absolutely excellent. I'm looking forward to the next one. I actually took out one of the books that I got yesterday from the library, is a romance by this author. Not fantasy at all, but I really enjoy this author's writing, so I'm looking forward to that one. And I gave this one 5 stars. Highly, highly recommend. And then I also, let me make sure I'm still on mute. I am. And then I also read about 120 pages so far in Sex, Lies, and Sensibility during sprints. Really enjoying this one. It's funny. I'm really liking the characters, so that's promising. And just to give myself something different, because I did feel my energy like dipping, I switched to a manga. She loves to cook and she loves to eat. And this one is really fun. This is about a woman. Is her name Yakamoto? No, Nomoto. She loves to cook, and she doesn't have a huge appetite, so when she does cook, she makes smaller portions and she shares it. She's a foodstagrammer, and she has these grand plans to, or not grand plans, but she wants to make these like really elaborate big meals, big feasts. Like that's her dream, but she doesn't, because she doesn't want to waste food. But then her neighbor, Kasuga, loves to eat. She takes in like a bunch of calories. She appreciates good food. And so Nomoto is like, hey, I'm willing to, you know, cook you dinner some nights. So just, you know, we can share a meal, but you can just eat your fill. And Kasuga's like, bet, you know, and it is going to turn into their romance, I think. And I'm really liking it. I'm on page 66, and yeah, it's super cute. I also really like her outfit. Her skirt is so nice. But yeah, those are the vibes. That's what's happening right now. We have 30 minutes left in this sprint, so I want to see how much more of She Loves to Cook and She Loves to Eat I can read. Also, if you are available Thursday afternoon / evenings, make sure to log on to YouTube and join my reading sprints. We get a lot of reading done, we chit chat, and it's fun. It's a nice way to read in community and hold each other accountable, kind of. I also realized that I didn't show you my, this is a cold drink. My partner got me this cup and I absolutely love it. Clear, as you can see, it's like a really like retro blue, and it's Stitch because I love Lilo and Stitch. You know what I wish? I wish that more, I don't want to say paraphernalia, but I wish more things, more merch had Lilo on them as well, because Lilo is half the hilarity. I really wish that we had more things with Lilo on them. I really do. Hello. It is close to 11 p.m. Sprint ended a few minutes ago. I did not intend to sprint for 7 hours. I had spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. I would have showed you, but I was apparently very hungry and I scarfed that down. I am watching booktube, playing Coffee Talk. This is actually my second playthrough because it's like slightly different when you play it a second time. And then after I finish this, because I'm very close to the end of the game, I'm going to hop over to Coffee Talk 2, I think, because I'm very excited for that. But in terms of reading, since last time I turned the camera on, I finished She Loves to Cook and She Loves to Eat, Volume 1, which I think I talked about. Yeah, I did talk about that. Gave that 4 stars. That was fun. And then I moved on to The Remarried Empress, Volume 1. And I got about 104 pages through during those sprints. And maybe I'll finish this tonight or tomorrow. I think I'm going to shoot to try and finish it today. But yeah, those are the vibes. Alright, so hopefully the sound isn't too bad because cars are just zooming by. We're on, me and my mom. My mom went into Whole Foods to pick up some snacks for my little cousin because she is a snacker. And then we're gonna head into Brooklyn to go get her. But I just wanted to update you on some reading things. So last night I finished volume 16 of The Ancient Magus' Bride. I gave that one 4 stars. Yeah, I'm really liking, I just really like this current arc that we're in. I have one more volume, volume 17, and then I need to find a way to read volumes 18 and 19 because they came out last year, but they're not on Libby. I put in, and my library doesn't have the physical copies, so I put in an interlibrary loan request at my library, so hopefully they're able to get it from one of the library systems that they partner with. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and just buy those 2 volumes from Barnes & Noble. Because if I'm gonna have to buy them to read them, I might as well buy the physical copies. That's kind of like where my mind is with that. And it's looking like 18 and 19 might be like 4.5 or 5-star reads. I don't know because I haven't read them, obviously, but just the way that this current arc is progressing and we're reaching the climax of it. So I have some interesting things are definitely about to happen. But yeah, I have a few books with me to read. I of course have, I also picked up some books from the library. I returned books from the library and I picked up books from the library. I've never noticed how noisy it is over here until I just started like trying to vlog. But anyways, so I have Ghost Roast with me. Oh, I finished The Remarried Empress Volume 1. That's the other thing that I finished last night. That was excellent. I gave that one 4 stars. And I already put in a hold for Volume 2. That was really good. Like, political intrigue. There's a little bit of a romance element. But yeah, that was really good. So I have that with me. I have Promise with me. I'll put the cover someplace because I don't have the dust jacket. And I also brought my library copy of Lore of the Wilds by Annalay Sobrano. This is one of my most anticipated reads of 2024. So, does he have horns? Oh wow. I think I can knock this out in a few days. It's less than 350 pages. I can show you what books I picked up from the library. We have Asadora Volume 5, which I actually need to read Volume 4 so I can return it to the library. I also have We Met by Camille Baker. This has been on my like ethereal TBR for a while now, so I'm excited to finally read this. Then we have The Boyfriend Wish by Swati Chirdala. This is a new release. Oh, I didn't realize it was young adult. And then have another new release, The House of Doors by Tan Tuan Eng. I think this is historical fiction. And then we have The Love Script by Tony Shiloh. So those are the 5 books that I just picked up from the library. I returned a bunch, which was great, including Teardrop, A Drop of Venom. That book was so good. But yeah, so I'm gonna read for a little bit while my mom is in Whole Foods. I'm also hungry, so when she comes back with those snacks, I will be snacking because I did not eat before we left. So we have a little cousin and we're bringing her to the park, and this is actually the park where I donated a bunch of books. So I'm gonna look inside and see. Ooh, it looks like quite a few people took some books. Y'all, this was full when I was here 2 days ago. That's so fun. Yeah, so we're back home, as you can tell from behind me, and little cuz is sleeping, and I will definitely be getting into bed fairly, well, what time is it? Why is my clock turned? Not only is my clock turned, it says the wrong time. I don't understand how these things happen. I really don't. I really don't whatever. Anyways, so I think it's like midnight, almost midnight. I need to wash the dishes, put the food up. Actually, I need to eat. That's what I need to do. And then I want to film a reel. I want to film a library haul because I have acquired quite the stack. And before I put this stack, which is this, before I put this stack with the other library books, I want to film a haul first. My eyeballs. Which is the perfect time for me to say, make sure you're following me over on Instagram. The ball is not in the tree, as well as several other things. Huh? Now I am.
Because I can't.
Yes?
She's having.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There is now another pillow.
That's a pillow.
We have a 6-foot
Pillow. And a pillow.
The
And
culprit.
a blanket. No. No.
It is Saturday night. I'm actually about to go to bed, but I wanted to show you 2 books that I picked up from the library. So we have The Remarried Empress Volume 2. I'm very excited for this one. Oh, we have to take little cousin back to Brooklyn tomorrow. So I usually bring like a few different options. It's not a long ride, at least it shouldn't be, but traffic is sometimes a nightmare. And I just like having options because sometimes, like if she falls asleep, then I can hopefully read a novel or something like that. But sometimes I need something graphic. So I might bring this. I have a few other options that I might do. I don't know. But then we also have Womb City, which I'm very excited about. I actually had to return this and then like put it on hold again. So I need to get to it sooner rather than later. But yeah, I think I'm going to put another 2 volumes of manga on hold. Volume 6 of Asadora and volume 13 of Blue Period. I'm going to put on hold because I have plans to read the prior volumes tomorrow, hopefully. I am very impressed because I had like this whole stack of manga I took out from the library, manga and manhwa I took out from the library, and we've got it down to this. Granted, there's 2 volumes upstairs, I think, that I need to get to, but we're making our way through this stack. Yeah, I just wanted to give an update to the vlog, and I will check in tomorrow. Okay, time to wrap up this vlog, but before I go, I wanted to tell you my final thoughts on Lore of the Wilds, since I did finish it within that week. Where are my notes at? Like, I'm not even gonna try and remember all my thoughts. Okay. Alright, so something about the writing was very basic, but also still very accessible, so that's not necessarily a point against the book, that's just something to be mindful of in terms of writing. I think this is a good book for someone who is either just getting into fantasy or someone who maybe is transitioning from YA fantasy to adult fantasy. Like, this felt very new adult, so like that college age, and I really wish that new adult, because at some point we were having like a real, can I call it a resurgence of new adult, or just like an emergence of new adult, and then people just rejected that. But it needs to come back because that's a real age category that just gets left out, but whatever. The friendship between Lore and Asher is so fun, and Asher is grumpy, so he's like one of the love interests. He's super grumpy, but he's not cruel, which I can respect. The book is definitely very readable. It goes by super quickly. It feels like it should have been longer, maybe like another 200 pages, maybe like another 150, 200 pages, to allow for character development and to allow for relationships between the characters, because there is a main relationship that merges into a weird love triangle type thing. For me, was not totally believable because there was not enough work put in to develop the characters and to develop the romance. And there's a friendship in here that I think is really cool and I really enjoy, but I also think that it could have benefited from more exploration and just being built out a little more, because from what this is right now, it seems like lore gets attached to people super quickly. And it's like, sis, are you okay? But I feel like we just needed more character development. That's honestly my main critique, is we needed more character development, and I will be continuing on. It's a duology. I'm excited for the second book. The twist at the end was a little wild in a good way. And the romance, I don't want to say I wasn't feeling it. It just was not completely believable. But otherwise, I really enjoyed the magic system. I thought that the belief system of Lore's people being centered on the moon and the stars was really intriguing, really unique, and I enjoyed it. I ended up giving it 3.75 stars, and it could have been a 4 or more if, like I said before, the characters were just developed a little bit more. But this is this author's debut, so I'm looking forward to seeing how she grows and develops as an author. Oh, also, I loved the Enchanted Library aspect. I thought that was really cool, and I loved how much knowledge was valued in this world, especially for lore, just wanting to learn and have knowledge and not be ignorant. I thought that was very cool, and just the focus of knowledge as power and how Lore's people have been subjugated and oppressed because there is a lack of knowledge about certain things that keep them oppressed and keep them downtrodden. And I also really love the vibes. Like, it's a very clear world. It gives Renaissance fair vibes. So yeah, like I said, 3.75 stars. I recommend it. I will be continuing on with the series. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only, not the only book, but I think that's the last book I finished in this like weekly slice of life vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Let me know what have you finished recently in the past week that you really enjoyed. Make sure you are subscribed and that you've hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. All of my socials are down below, including links to my Amazon wish list, my Pango book storefront, and my Etsy shop. And I will see you in another video. Bye!
Showing. I ain't living for the moment. I see what's mine and I want it. Hungry like a Pac-Man. I'm Bruce Wayne and Batman. I'm Naruto with a Hanzo. Got a sharp mind like I'm Einstein. Plus I'm copywriting, so it's all mine. Check it for me, I'm in the sky.